My name is Josh Bedard. I am on staff here with the youth ministry, and before Christ, I wasn't reconciled to God. I was a lover of self, of pride, of sex, drugs. I didn't know who God was, and I didn't care. Didn't care one bit. I loved drugs because they made me numb. I didn't have to feel anything. I loved sex because it did the same. I'd wake up, do drugs, go to sleep, do it again. And I was content because I didn't feel anything. But there was a hole inside of my heart. And it wasn't filled by drugs or sex. I grew up without a dad, and I had so much hate. Not only did I hate him, I hated other people, and I took it out on them. This hate was like a drug. And it controlled my life. A day before my 21st birthday, my twin brother died in a motorcycle accident. And I remember going to the hospital and just seeing him laying out in front of me on a gurney. His neck was broken. It was sticking out. He was blue, cold. I remember looking at his forehead, and he had bruises on his forehead from my mom kissing it so many times. I felt fear for the first time in a long time. I remember telling everyone, get out of the room, get out of the room. I was hysterical at the time, and I put my hands over his chest, and I was trying to revive him. I thought I was God. Apparently, he didn't wake up. I felt fear in a new way that day. I'll tell you what. And God used that to reconcile me to him. My grandpa, I remember saying, you ready to do this thing? And I was like, I guess so. I don't have any other choice. I don't know where I'm going to go when I die. And here my brother is lifeless. So I said, all right, let's do this. I'll tell you what. The hope that I felt was so real. And I had never felt it before. And the peace of knowing that I am reconciled with God and that I will be with him was unfathomable. I'm not perfect. I'm not. But he's chiseling away at the statue. And when he's done with it, it will be perfect. Not by my doing, but his. And if any of you tonight are unsure, or you feel like you're not reconciled to God, I pray that you'll look to that and you look to the man who is nailed to it. And I pray that the wind nor the rain or that which is the ladder would stop you from learning about God's word to hearing his words and his truth. You see, the truth is, you're not weak because you bow to a king. You're weak because you bow to sin and hate and pride. So I pray when you walk out of those two doors tonight and you go home and you watch TV or you kiss your son or daughter on the forehead when they go to bed, that you ask yourself, am I reconciled to God? And if I am I living like I'm reconciled to God? And am I sharing like I am? I pray for all of you tonight, and I pray that you'll focus on Christ and who he is and what he's done.